What's up, y'all? What's up? How are you doing? I forgot, like usual, per usual, I forgot to film an intro for this video because I was getting all of the meat ready Friday night when we had just gotten back from our anniversary date, and I came home and I immediately took off all my makeup, got into my pajamas, and then filmed video. So I didn't show my face. So if you are new here, my name is Linnea, and this is a space where we are trying to become semi-self-sufficient, where we garden, we make sourdough, we do fun recipes, all while living in the suburbs. So if that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing. If not, well, thank you for being here anyways. And if you're not new here, welcome back. I missed you. I'm not gonna ramble. I'm just gonna tell you, we live in St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is pretty well known for pork steaks. Weird thing, I know. But if you want to learn how to make St. Louis style pork steaks, for goodness sakes, keep watching. And if you don't want to learn, well, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're here. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. And you can roll it back to the other night when I was preparing the pork steaks. So, yeah. Go watch me make some pork steaks, why don't ya? Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna show my face at the moment. I'll show it to you tomorrow. But it is, what time is it? 9:07 p.m. It's 9:07 p.m. And Jonathan and I just got back from a date. We went and celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary. We went to a really nice restaurant, ate some really good food, had some nice drinks, did all the stuff. We're back. Actually, he's gone now. He went over to his friend's house. But anyway, I was sitting here. I was lazy. I took all my makeup off. I got ready for bed. And then I remembered, I need to prepare our dinner for tomorrow, and I happen to be making pork steaks. If you are unaware, pork steaks are a St. Louis staple. I'm going to show you the way I like to make them. The way I like to make them is also on par with the way the people on the St. Louis subreddit like to make them. So I'd say it's pretty accurate. I'm gonna just show you what I do. If you don't know, pork steaks are a very cheap cut of meat. I think there's 3 in here for $5. So we are going to make pork steaks. But the first step is cutting up an onion. You need to, if you want to do it the proper way, let your pork steak marinate overnight in a mixture of onions and beer. Now, the beer that I'm going to use is controversial. I'll show you why, and I will inform you all of why. So I just like to cut my onion in strips like this. It's just easiest to do pork steaks like this. My onion is pretty small. I would say it was on the small to medium side of onions. Because like I said, I only have 4 pork steaks. So what I like to do is I have a stack of aluminum pans that I keep outside, you know, for grilling and whatnot. I like to do a layer of onion. Also, I do firmly believe the marinating part definitely makes a difference. These pork steaks will taste like beer and onions. I know that's a little wild, but it's like a wild combination, but they do. All right, so I do a layer of onion. Again, you could do this any way you really want, but I'm just showing you what I like to do. So a layer of onion. And then I'm going to take a pork steak. And I'm going to set it on top of the onion. And then I'm going to do another layer of onion. Again, I don't know if this matters, but I like to get onion flavor everywhere that I can. Right? And then I'm going to take another pork steak. I have to cut up some more onions, so give me a second. I'm going to be honest with you all. I do not love pork. I'm going to be very honest and tell you I don't really even like bacon. But when it comes to pork steaks fixed like this, oh man, it's delicious. It's so good. All right, so we're gonna take our last pork steak because I only bought a 3-pack. More onions. You guys see where I'm going with this? Heavy on the onion, and that's it. I mean, we're just doing onion and one other thing to marinate with. These are really simple. You don't need much. They're very cost effective and they feed a lot of people. All right, this is where it gets a little spicy. So, we are from St. Louis, the home of Anheuser-Busch, where Budweiser is made, where Busch beer is made. The home is St. Louis. But do we enjoy a good Budweiser, a good Busch Light in this house? We do, but we don't regularly keep it in our house. What we do like a lot is Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock is actually, I think it's a Pennsylvania beer. It's really hard to find here. We just found some tonight. So we're gonna use this. I feel it is a bit sacrilege because this is not a St. Louis beer. That's okay. So I do 1 can of beer, then I fill this can up with water and pour it on here. You could do 2 cans of beer if you want, but like that's kind of wasting beer because you're not gonna drink it. I do know some people also, I believe, like to do a good Dr. Pepper. But this is what we're going with here. So that's it. I literally might just kind of do this, kind of spread that out. I literally let it sit like this overnight. I put foil on it, put it in the fridge, and I let it sit like this for about not 24 hours, probably like 12, 15, 16 hours like this in the fridge, and then I pull it out. I take all the onions off, all the things, and then we're gonna put it on the Traeger. So this is step 1. It's really easy. Doesn't take much. So I'm gonna put some foil on this, put it in the fridge, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so it's the next day. What I'm gonna do is I just took this out of the fridge. That's what it looks like. Delicious. I do have my Traeger preheating to 225 degrees so we can smoke these for about an hour. If you've got charcoal, do the same. You just want to be able to smoke these for at least an hour. So what I'm going to do is I've got paper towels and I'm going to remove as much moisture as possible. I don't really care if there's onions left on here. I'll smoke it with the onions on. It doesn't bother me. It's fine. But I'm just going to take the moisture off, pat it dry, set it over here, and then we're going to take it outside to the Traeger and put them on for about an hour. All right, this is preheated to 225. I am just going to take these, put them on. And I'm gonna let these sit for an hour to an hour and a half and just smoke. I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna touch them. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm literally just gonna let them smoke for an hour to an hour and a half. And then we'll be back with the special sauce. Alright, I just turned my Traeger up to 500 degrees. These have been on for a little over an hour. I also put corn on, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, so these have been on for a little over an hour. I'm going to take them off while the Traeger is heating up to 500. And once it's up to 500, then we're going to bring on the special sauce. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so it's nearly ready, and the special sauce that I think you may only be able to get this in St. Louis, so add whatever barbecue sauce you want. But Mall's genuine barbecue sauce is the sauce that makes pork steaks better. I don't know why it says Kansas City. It's made in St. Louis. It talks about St. Louis, so I don't know. This is the sauce for pork steaks. So I turned this up to 500. It's super hot. What I'm gonna do is baste the top of this and put it this side down on the grill. I'm just going to repeat that process with the other two, and then I'm just going to let it cook for another 20-ish minutes until it gets kind of glazed and crispy. Probably tastes just like last time.
I feel like it tastes a bit more oniony.
Oh, well, maybe I used more onion this time. I don't know. I used a whole onion. I don't remember what I used last time.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta use the Malls. The Malls! I admit, I think Malls taste disgusting unless it's on a pork steak.
I mean, I think it'd be good on a pork chop.
Yeah, but like, if you were to like, you know, some people dip chicken in barbecue sauce. This is not the sauce for that. It's very vinegary and not sweet, in my opinion. Does it taste like the beer at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Last time I used Modelo.
I think it might.
Anyway.
Salad.
Oh, okay. Jonathan's just gonna... He's just gonna eat on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give him enough credit for eating on camera. It's not as easy as it looks. No, it's not. Anyway,
the pork steaks are excellent.
What do you rate it?
I don't know, like 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's pretty good for the Jonathan scale.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cheap. It was only $5 for all those pork steaks. So anyways, you have anything else to say about them? Oh, they dried out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's gotta...
I think you definitely can taste a little bit of beer.
Yeah, gotta soak it all night. Anyways, I think the next video will probably be a garden tour in the scorching sun. I know. But anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner now that Jonathan's like getting done. I'll
probably have more.
Jonathan probably won't see you in the garden tour video. Maybe, probably not. He might be in the background, just moseying around, I don't know. Okay, anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!